Cyberghost and private internet access. Both of these VPNs have been some of the best VPNs in the last few years, but which VPN is the better VPN in 2024? Well, in this video, I'll be breaking down both PIA and Cyberghost, going through all of the various features that each VPN has, looking at the speeds, server locations, privacy, and security. I'll also be taking a look at which VPN offers the best value for money. Now, before we get started, if you want to save a huge amount on your next VPN subscription, check out the links in the description where I've included links for both PIA, Cyberghost, and other top VPNs to help you compare and save the most amount of money. You can get up to 90% discounts and 4 months free. So check those out and let's get into the video. So starting off, I'm going to be doing a speed test on both PIA and Cyberghost, and let's check out what speeds we get. Starting off with PIA, and as you can see, my home connection is on the left hand side and I've got PIA connected on the right hand side. So I've got my ping results, which show me that I've gone from 2 to 3, which is very good. This is a minor increase in ping. My download speed has come in. It looks like I'm getting about an 8% speed drop, which is well under the 10 to 15% speed drop we expect. And now I'm testing my upload speeds, and it looks like I'm getting about a 5% speed drops on my upload speed. But let's see the final results that we get. So the results are in and I'm getting a 6.03% speed drop on my download speed, which is fantastic. A 3.36% decrease on my upload speed, again, very quick. And my ping again only increased from 2 to 3, which is perfect for gaming. So let's run Cyberghost speed test now and see what we get. So again, same setup. I've got my no VPN on the left and Cyberghost on the right. And my ping has already come in and it's the same as PIA, which again, very good, very quick speeds. And now I'm getting my download results and it's looking slightly quicker here than PIA. And now I'm testing the upload speed, which is looking significantly slower, but it is climbing. If it climbs a lot, then this shows that maybe it's not so stable. We'd want a stable speed. I don't want it varying from lower and then going higher. I'd want it to stay consistent at the same speed. So results are in and I got a 4.28% speed drop on my download speed, a 9.85% speed drop on my upload speed. Again, still very quick, slightly slower on average than PIA. And I didn't like that Cyberghost started at around 400 and then climbed to 800. That shows me that maybe it's not as stable as PIA and maybe there's some variance in the server speed. So for stability and speed, I would say PIA is the clear winner. So now I want to look at the user interface, features, and locations that each VPN offers. And I'm going to start with PIA, and I have to say off the bat, I don't like this user interface. It's quite complicated and nothing is labeled clearly. I mean, each of these, you have to hover over them to figure out which setting they are. To open up the server locations, you have to open another tab. But saying that, on the server locations tab, it does show you your latency or ping to each of these servers, and it descends so you can find the servers that are closest to you at the top and the ones that are further away at the bottom. When it comes to options and customizability, PIA does have a lot of options to choose from. First of all, on the protocols tab, you can choose between OpenVPN or WireGuard. WireGuard is slightly quicker, but OpenVPN has been around longer and is supposedly more secure. Next up, we have the network tab, which just allows you to do port forwarding, a feature that Cyberghost does not have. And then you can customize your DNS to use PIA servers or any other servers on here. So on the privacy tab, we have 2 kill switches. First, you have a basic kill switch. If ever your home internet were to drop and then come back online, it would wait until you're behind PIA before connecting to the outside world. Great feature, stops any IP leaks from happening. And then you have an advanced kill switch, which basically just blocks your internet completely, even when the VPN is not connected. It's not a feature I use, but I guess you could have some use case for it. You then have PIA Mace, which is just a ad blocker and is basically built into the VPN. Next up, we have a dedicated IP tab where you can get your own dedicated IP. Great feature, makes you keep the same IP address consistently, so you don't have to face any captures or share any shady IP addresses with other people on the network. Then we have a split tunnel feature. This just allows you to segregate different apps with the VPN enabled or disabled. So let's say I want Firefox to run with the VPN and then I want Chrome to run without. Well, with PIA, you could do that and you could set it up in the split tunnel tab. You also have a multi-hop feature. This just allows you to connect through multiple servers. So let's say you wanted to connect to Sweden, but first you could route through Germany and then to Sweden. This just again enhances your privacy and security. So now I'm going to take a look at Cyberghost, and I have to say, much better user interface in my opinion. Everything is clearly labeled, easy to pick from. So I have on the left the all servers tab, which just shows me all locations I can choose from. And then you have a dedicated IP tab, which just allows you to connect to your dedicated IP, same as PIA. You then have no spy servers, which are privacy enhanced servers. And then you have these labeled servers for gaming, for torrenting, and for streaming. Now my favorite is the for streaming section. As you can see, each server says what they're optimized for. So let's say I want to connect to Netflix and I want a Canadian server. Well, I'm going to go down to Canada, and here you can see a Netflix server optimized. So it's ready to go. I just connect and I know it's going to work every single time for Netflix. Again, great feature and very simple to use and perfect for beginners. Next up, we have the privacy settings tab, and there isn't many features to choose from. You have the kill switch, which is the same as PIA. You have preventing DNS leaks, which basically just routes you through Cyberghost DNS servers. And then you have an ad blocker. That's all the features you get in terms of privacy enhancement. So I definitely say that PIA has way more features and way more advanced. But if you need a simple, quick VPN that is easy to use for streaming, then Cyberghost definitely beats PIA there. So who is the winner when it comes to UI and features? And I would have to say PIA is the winner. It has more advanced features and much more to choose from. It's a bit of an annoying user interface to use, and Cyberghost definitely has the better UI, but for everything else, PIA is definitely the winner. Next up, I want to take a look at the privacy and security offered by both VPNs. So both VPNs use the same encryption standard, which is AES 256-bit encryption. This encryption standard is used by most militaries and governments around the world and is the industry standard for VPNs. So both are secure in terms of security, but when it comes to privacy, they are very different. PIA is based out of America, which is not the most friendly country when it comes to privacy and is part of the 5, 9, and 14 Eyes Alliance. Cyberghost, on the other hand, is based out of Romania, which is a privacy-friendly country and is not part of the 5, 9, and 14 Eyes Alliance. Now, both VPNs operate a strict no logs policy and use RAM-only servers. That means every single time the server is rebooted, all information is wiped, nothing is stored on any hard drives, and they've both been audited by Deloitte, which is an independent third party, to check that they're adhering to their no logs policy. You can read both audits online. Now, I do have to say that both of these audits were conducted in 2022, so they do need an updated audit for this year, but hopefully that will come soon. So both VPNs operate similar security practices, and the edge definitely comes to the jurisdiction that Cyberghost is based out of, to why it has better privacy standards. It's based out of Romania, and that's why it is the winner when it comes to privacy if you're planning on picking between these two VPNs. Next up, I want to take a look at the streaming capabilities of both VPNs. Now, when I tested both VPNs on Netflix, they were able to bypass the geo restrictions and change my country so I could access all of Netflix's catalog. I did not face any blocks, and as the speeds on both VPNs are so quick, I was able to stream without any buffering issues at all. Now, the main difference between these two VPNs comes again in the user interface. As you have this for streaming section on Cyberghost, I can just pick a server that's pre-optimized, and I know 100% of the time it will bypass any blocks that streaming service has. Now, PIA doesn't have as nice of a user interface, but they also have streaming optimized servers. They're not dedicated for each streaming service, but they're just optimized for streaming in general. So as you can see here, they have a UK streaming optimized server, one for Netherlands, one for Germany, etc. So They're not too far behind of Cyberghost, but it's just the user interface that's much worse. Now, if you want to watch me test out each VPN on Netflix, then check out my individual reviews of each VPN where I've tested it out fully. I just don't want to bore you with 5 minutes of me testing Netflix with each VPN. So the last thing I'm going to take a look at is price, and both VPNs are great budget options. They're much cheaper than the premium VPNs such as ExpressVPN and NordVPN, but how do they compare between them? Well, if you use one of the links in the description, you can get these amazing deals on Cyberghost where you get 84% off and 4 months free, and it works out to about $2 per month or £1.78 per month. And then with PIA, you get another amazing deal of 82% off and 3 months free, and it works out to about $1.90 per month. And of course, you get the 3 months free on top of that. Now, both VPNs have a money back guarantee. PIA has 30 days, so if you don't like the VPN, or even if you like it, you can message customer support and get a no questions asked refund within 30 days. Cyberghost has slightly longer with a 45-day money back guarantee. So basically, you can treat it as a VPN free trial by trying out the VPN, and if you don't like it, you can simply return it within that window. Now, when it comes to who wins in pricing, I would have to say it goes to PIA. It's slightly cheaper, and you can use PIA on an unlimited amount of devices. That means you can connect up your phone, TV, computer, laptop all at the same time, whereas Cyberghost is limited to 7 devices simultaneously. So to sum up, which is the better VPN in 2024? And for me, that goes to private internet access. For me, it edges it out slightly, and whilst it does have some cons about the jurisdiction it's based out of, it just has too many features to choose from. The pricing is just great value for money, and the performance is excellent. Cyberghost does have some advantages too, in terms of its user interface, which I really like. The speeds again are great, and it's based out of a more privacy-friendly jurisdiction. So that sums up my video on PIA versus Cyberghost. If you want to check out more VPN reviews, comparisons, or buying guides, check out the rest of my channel.